Hey guys, this is my old Don Speed Shop hat. This kid Paul gave this to me years ago. That was a real speed shop. They had all kinds of stuff. Everything, everything. Last things I bought up there was I bought way back. I bought a cross ram, magnesium cross ram for Max Wedge, $250. After that, I bought an 18 spline Hemi 4-speed. It was $750. I had to rebuild it. I put new main bearings in it, but the thing was mint. It came out of a 68 Charger. But this video, this is a misunderstood part. This is a brake distribution block. These carry the brake fluid to your front and rear brakes. This is for your dummy light on the dashboard, or warning light, whatever you want to call it. Inside, all there is, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a shuttle valve in there. You can barely see it there. And what happens is if your brake pressure gets low on one side, the shuttle valve moves, which shuts off that side of the brakes, and your light comes on. It grounds this switch. The shuttle valve has a step in it, and it hits this, grounds it, and it tells you that you have an issue with your brakes. This is an original one. This was made by Weatherhead. These are the good ones. When I did my brakes, I put Kelsey Hayes disc brakes on the front of my car. They were I bought those from a guy in upstate New York, up near Albany, Bill Goods, great guy. He's a street racer. He's got a awesome dart 340. But anyways, when I bought this one, this was an aftermarket one, and this one's got the pressure reducer on the bottom, right here. There's just a spring in here, and it reduces the pressure going to your back brakes. But when I got it, I installed it, and it didn't work. I couldn't figure it out. It didn't work. I had no rear brakes. I had nothing. Well, what I found out when I took it apart, it's all tight now. I'm not gonna bother. But anyways, the machining wasn't finished inside. More Chinesium junk. The machining wasn't finished. And when I was getting my stuff together, all my parts together for my disc brake changeover, time went by, and I couldn't return it. I couldn't return it. I had to eat it. I think it was $65 at the time. I'm sure they're probably 100 or more now. The thing with the pressure reducer is everybody seems to call everything a proportioning valve, and I don't know where that came from, because there's no proportioning. This is just a straight through valve. It doesn't do anything except route your fluid through the brake lines. It goes in here, comes out here, and that's it. That's it. That's all it does. Other than that, I don't know what to say about it, but I was listening to somebody talking about proportioning valves and all that. With my car, I have 14-inch wheels on the front and 15s on the rear. I have 255/60 15s on the rear. So there's a lot more. It's a heavier wheel. It's more tire. It takes up a bigger footprint. The rolling mass is different. It's not gonna lock up so easy like those little tiny, skinny little tires that they put on these cars new. It's a lot different. But that's pretty much with the brake stuff. Just be careful with these aftermarket ones. If you could find an old Weatherhead, one of these, a distribution block, whether it has the pressure reducer built into it or not, just grab it. If it's rebuildable, take it apart. Be careful, especially on the bottom, because sometimes these here get prone to getting rusty, and they're a real bitch to get out. A lot of times you'll strip the nut right off, like this one was. This one I'm gonna have to drill it out and heat it up to get it out, because this one's really in there good. This is just gonna be a spare one, but the adjustable ones are fine. If you want to use one of those, that's fine. You could put it on your back brakes and just take it out, test it a couple times, or you can put a gauge on it. That's the best way to do it. Put a gauge on it, because I think that the rear brakes are only supposed to get a maximum of 300 psi. Any more than that, and they're going to just lock up, because the disc brakes take so much more pressure. And but it was just something I wanted to put out, because this thing here, I was in a box. I was looking for a fitting, and I keep all my brake stuff and my line lock stuff in this one particular box. This really pissed me off, because I couldn't return it, and I even talked to DrDiff about it, told him about it, and it's just, it's the aftermarket today. It's horrible. Everything is junk. So you got to be really careful. Like I said, this was not machined all the way. It wasn't finished. Somebody just put it together and threw it in a box and sent it. But check everything, guys. Talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye now.